Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Mother Nature, bring on all the wind you want. Just
That's
keep
right.
the snow away.
Yeah, we're not dealing with any snow, but plenty of wind out there. And I really think over the next few hours, yeah, that's going to be the main concern. I know there's that low risk of severe weather, but I'm actually not real concerned that we're going to have any severe storms coming through, but the wind is going to continue. So hopefully you've battened down the hatches, as they say, because it is not going to get any better, at least for the next few hours. But there will be some improvement in the wind later tonight and into tomorrow morning. Here's a look at the latest wind gust projections, and we're still going to be in that 40-mile-per-hour plus range, I think, for the next several hours. I'm not seeing anything above 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and I would say at this point that would be unlikely, at least something that would be widespread. Maybe in an isolated spot that would be a possibility, but most of us likely are going to continue to see gusts between now and 1 o'clock in the morning, 40 to 45 tops. And then you see later tonight into early tomorrow, those wind gusts really start to drop off markedly by the time the sun comes up on your Tuesday. Tomorrow will not be a windy day by any stretch. Wind advisory, though, does continue tonight. It does expire around sunrise tomorrow, 7 a.m. on your Tuesday. And again, it'll be around that time frame when we really start to see the winds dying off here across the Tennessee Valley. We'll keep an eye on the severe weather potential as well. It is maximized in orange here across Mississippi. That's a level 3 risk. But for the shoals in northwest Alabama, the risk is only 1 on a scale of 1 to 5. And as I've been watching storms back in northern Mississippi, they've not been bringing a risk of severe weather. So the threat remains very low. I won't say it's 0, but at the same time would not be surprised if we don't end up with anything severe coming on through. In fact, the storms here in northern Mississippi not even producing tons of lightning, but they will be pushing into the shoals in the coming hours. The yellow box that you see here back into Mississippi, central parts of it, that's a tornado watch. That's where the severe weather threat is going to remain highest up until storms reach the Alabama-Mississippi border, and then they'll likely lose a little punch as they move into central Alabama. All we got out there right now is just rainfall on Way 31 Triple Doppler, but seeing that beginning to spread in across the shoals, Muscle Shoals to Florence, back to Cherokee, Red Bay, near Russellville, Phil Campbell, seeing some light rain moving on in. And as we take you through the overnight hours, this will pick up a bit with a few rumbles of thunder perhaps embedded. 1 o'clock in the morning, that's likely starting to happen out here in the shoals in northwest Alabama. Notice I-65 eastward, only a handful of lighter showers at that point. 4 o'clock in the morning, steadier and some heavier rainfall will reach the Huntsville, Athens, Decatur area down to Coleman. Still not a lot happening, though, at that point in Sand Mountain, but just in time for your commute in the morning. It will be rather soggy here in the east as well. So Fort Payne, Scottsboro, Guntersville, expect a wet beginning on your Tuesday. Still likely raining Huntsville, Decatur, maybe back to Moulton, but beginning to improve in the shoals around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. 10 a.m. on your Tuesday, still looking at some steadier rainfall, Marshall, Jackson, DeKalb County, but by midday tomorrow, that's scooting on out of here. And later into the afternoon tomorrow, we'll likely see some sunshine as we close out your Tuesday. Benefit of the rainfall tonight, lower pollen levels tomorrow. On the downside, though, as soon as we get back to dry weather Wednesday through the end of the week, they shoot right back up there, so allergy sufferers beware, only a temporary break. Lows tonight, eventually into the mid to upper 50s. Again, we'll start wet tomorrow. We'll end with sunshine, much less wind, under 10 miles per hour. And actually, it'll be another mild day in the 60s most of the afternoon, but eventually reaching the lower and maybe a few mid-70s out there as we close out your Tuesday. Here's a breakdown of your Way 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Rest of the week after tonight and tomorrow morning, quiet. Slightly cooler Wednesday, Thursday, 60s for highs. Morning lows will be in the 40s. And then as we work our way into that Easter weekend, though, temperatures on the way back up. We're talking highs in the 70s, working our way towards Easter Sunday. We'll be tracking some more unsettled weather again around this time or the middle of